Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher. But if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That was a miss by Buster. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Able to counter that attack. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
Halfway through round number one. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Keep moving around the ring.
He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor, you know, and he just wants to stay away from him, and he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
You gotta protect yourself.
Final 10 seconds. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, physical ones and emotional, mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them to keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power. And also, get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them. And now he can control him. And, of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
block there by Hands of Stone. Halfway through this round here. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Very precise double jab by Hands of Stone. Good scoring counter punch by Hands of Stone.
Up and down, side to side. Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Able to dismiss it. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Buster's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter, and the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Good block by Buster. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Don't stay in one spot.
See, the defense pays off, and he is hurt by that uppercut. He is down on the floor. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks that belt line well. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good looking counter punch. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Able to cover up that gut. Good combination landing there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
A headshot blocked. Halfway through this round. And a smart counterpunch by hands of stone. Blocks away that headshot. Good looking counterpunch. And another jab comes in by Buster. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Nice block by Buster. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch.
Back to the body. Keep working.
Last 10 seconds. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay. But then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
.90 seconds to go here in this round. A headshot blocked. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Hands of Stone. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot-shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Blocks that punch. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
by Buster. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Nice block by Buster. Devastating blow by Buster. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Right back to the work up top. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. That shot unable to land. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Buster. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hands of Stone. Nice block by Hands of Stone. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Well-placed counterpunch by Hands of Stone. And there he counters back against his opponent.
Get it out, get it out, get it out. Let's move. Body shot. Use the jab.
Able to dismiss that body shot. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Accurate counter punch by Buster.
Come on, side to side.
Able to dismiss it.
Keep your head moving.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. A good block. Clock counting down here in round number Oh, he is clearly stunned. He just took a barrage of punches. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Nice block by Hands of Stone. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And a sharp counter punch by Buster. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Halfway through this round here.
Keep working the body.
Nice block by Buster. And he returns on that exchange. His eye is cut. Good-looking counterpunch. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Excellent counterpunch by Buster. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Well, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Good block by Hands of Stone. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Buster's able to avoid that punch. Well-placed counter punch by Hands of Stone. Good block there by Buster. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Lands the counter. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now he's putting his punches together. There he goes. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. Blocks it away. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is.
In and out, in and out.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Lands the counter. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
to show you his blocking ability. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Last minute of this last round. Effective work, the three-punch combination. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Seconds to go in this, the final round. Which way will it go? Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer. Of Stones, your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but at the same man.